All right, so we're here with one of my favorite sellers, and we have been through this for a little while, but we've got your property sold. I'm so excited. So why don't you introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are and how we help sell your home?
Sounds great. Well, thank you, Brandy, for inviting me. I'm Dr. Raja Nallari. I'm a resident of Florida for many years. I spent a lot of time there. And finally, when it was my chance to relocate, I had this big home to unload, my forever home that I thought I would never sell. The team, Brandy, has been with me. Honestly, it took a couple of years, and that's because my property was very, very big, but she was able to get it done. I've worked with a number of realtors over my years in Florida. And, at first I would always think, well, I got to get the best price or I got to get the lowest rate. But once I worked with Brandy, I realized that there's so much more to selling a home than the actual price or just the commission or how much they advertise. Brandy's team was really good. They helped me understand what was going on with my home, why at first it really wasn't something that buyers wanted or what the problems were, which then gave me the valuable feedback to go and fix things to help it be more marketable. And Brandy was almost like a partner to me, helping me understand, okay, look, yeah, don't waste your money on this or this. This is what the market is looking for. This is what buyers want. So I took her advice and did the things that she said, and it worked out great for me. So I wasn't even worried about the commission at the end of the day because I know that that was well worth it. I saw how hard the team worked. I saw that they have legitimate buyers. They have a clientele from not only inside Florida, but from all over the country. Even international buyers were comfortable and they could handle talking to people in different walks of life, different venues, and explain the nuances of my property. I felt like there was a lot of custom things in my property that sort of anyone walking up to it may not fully understand, but the team took the effort. They were there for the showings. They were there to get the feedback. And even if the feedback wasn't forthcoming, they actively pursued and got the information that ultimately helped me sell my home. And hey, Brandy said I was one of the lucky ones. Let me tell you how lucky. I feel like a lottery winner. She got me more than double what I paid for my home. And not understated, it was the biggest investment I've ever made in my life, the biggest profit I've ever made in my life. And I'm super, super happy to have worked with the team with Brandy, Coffey, and Keller Williams.
Well, we're so excited. The Coffey Group, Fine Homes International, is proud to represent your property. It was a very unique property, over 11,000 square feet. I know you wanted that to be your forever home, but you obviously are very talented, and there are people that sought you out to go and help them in other areas. And I'm happy you're happy with your family and your new location. And we're just honored. I mean, you actually did take our advice, and we do view ourselves more as professional consultants versus a salesperson. I think it's a different type of representation. And I'm just glad that you were able to see that value. And there were certain things where I just didn't want you to take the time or the money where you weren't going to see the return. And you did the things that really mattered and that were important. And again, over 11,000 square feet on the water, over 2 acres, very unique home. And we saw the value in it. We just needed that unique buyer with the proper marketing. And I'm so glad that this was one of the best investments of your life and I could help you along the way.
Yes. And again, thank you so much for doing the deal for me. And the other things, just to briefly touch on, I was impressed that it's not just selling and it's not just the price that your team worked on. Your team worked on so much more. Whether I had insurance needs, whether I had appraisal needs, whether I needed staging, when I needed certain sort of service requests and things, you guys have an entire network of subs and of people or go-tos that can help get something done. And so for me, it was my forever home, but I imagined that if I'm ever back in Florida, I'll come calling on you to find me a property, and then not just to either buy or sell that property, but then also, hey, who can I go to for this need or that need? And so rather than going to Google and just getting someone random, you were able to have that network of clientele and contacts, really, that was very helpful and crucial in making that difference for me to get what I needed for my house.
Well, it's funny you say that because we really want to work with other trusted advisors. And so our team is really not just salespeople and our operations partners that support us, but really vendors throughout the market center, our brokerage, and strategic alliance partners is kind of what we call them, because we want to make sure that they have a 97% or higher rating, not only with our agents, title company, mortgage company, anyone that they're involved with from start to finish. And what we've also done is launched, since we started working with you and you helped us kind of come up with this. I don't know if you know this, and I probably haven't shared this with you, but we've launched staging company, interior design, and also a repair and remodel company that exclusively only works for our clients. They're not taking on other jobs. It's just case by case for people that might not be able to be boots on the ground on the site to let people in. And so we're kind of managing that for them as a separate company, but only exclusive to our clients. So we actually saw the need for it with a lot of people that have relocated.
Well, I'm very glad that I was able to be part of that, and that I benefited from some of those things that you were able to do, and you expanded beyond just the sales side of it, because that's a full service to me. Then I don't have to worry. And like I said, I've worked with other realtors where the fee may have been lower, or there's, this or that, but in the end, the proof is in the pudding and the results show. And so I'm very confident, very happy with my decision. And you are my first call for any property. I wish you would do business out of Florida, frankly, but I know
Well, you know what? It's funny. I'm going to a Keller Williams conference. I'm always learning. So I like to travel for business and hopefully have some fun along the way. But I have so many partners through Keller Williams, especially since I have two franchises with them now. I've been able to network with all those global partners. I'm going to get to see all my friends from all over the world in Orlando next week at family reunion. So I hope you always think of us for, no matter where you're at, I'm sure I'm going to have a professional just like our team to help service your needs, or any friends or family anywhere in the globe. We're here to help.
Well, that's great. Having that word of mouth from you, then that gives me the confidence that, hey, if it's vetted by Brandy, then I can count on them.
I have some tough standards and high expectations, so you can count on that. Well, we appreciate your time. We know how busy you are, and please give your beautiful family a big hug and a kiss from us, and enjoy your week.
All right. Thank you again for a great job.
All right. My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.